Hey, Dad, what did you do today?
Hey, while you were at school, I took a ride to a store called Get a Grip and More in Washington, New Jersey.
Cool. What is Get a Grip?
Get a Grip and More is like an antique store. They sell restored tools. It's really hard to describe. You're going to want to check out this video. And while you're watching, see if you can guess what I picked up to bring back to restore. You think you'll be able to figure that out?
Yeah.
At WNNJ.com. Snowstorm moving in. That's something else to keep online in there. On the website, we'll have some.
This is what you see as you first walk in. This is essentially the front window. Really nicely displayed mix. This is sort of like a good overview of what you will find in the store. Everything from bottles to radios, etc. This is really the first items that you start to look at as you get into this store. These emblems from classic cars and trucks, belt buckles, pocket knives, hatchets. If you look down below, there's a collection of patches you could buy, some more knives. And then to your right, a couple of console radios. They were about $100 a piece, I think, which is not a bad price for those. Then some odds and ends. And here's really what seems to be a popular item here. These are these Stanley planes. I think pretty much anything you were looking for you would find here. Good cleaned up condition at retail prices. Some of those old Yankee-style drills. You can come around and see some more planes. And then there's buckets full of stuff. And there's those big house jacks or those railroad jacks there. I know a couple guys who are really into those who would like to see them. Here's another view of what's off to the left. You see more planes, more drills, tons and tons of hammers, levels. While I was there, I had the chance to meet with the owner, Dan. He's a great guy. He really gets what we do, really understands why we like these old tools. He appreciates the classic American-made, well-made tools, and he's really doing his part to preserve the past and to keep these things out there for us to use and enjoy. Definitely a great place to stop in and check out. Just take a look at all the things they have to offer here. This aisle, obviously pipe wrenches and crescent wrenches, which some were brand new, some had been cleaned up and the rust removed. Check out this guy, 75th anniversary rigid. pipe wrench. Looks pretty good. And underneath all of these tools are drawers. Drawers that are full of things like sockets and hardware and pliers and springs. All sorts of treasures to be uncovered. This is just another bank of drawers here. Some vices that have been cleaned up and restored, ready to have a new home. Here's another angle of the front room of the shop here. Some pliers in the bin. Just really an amazing amount of equipment and tools. And if you're not into tools, DVDs, videos, 2 pretty good sized walls of DVDs. Really something for everybody here. Just get a look, and you can see some stereo components, vintage 1970s, 1980s stereo components there. Here's Prince Valiant, and then some old radios, some reproduction radios there. Here's another look. And this is a different section where you'll find more Bakelite radios, and these were priced pretty fairly. I think between $25 and $50, depending on what model you were looking at. And then vinyl. Vinyl, as far as the eye could see. So plenty of music and media for you. Really something for everybody. And the cool thing about the store is it is organized by category. So this was obviously the music section, with musical instruments and, wow, even some 8-tracks. I didn't even notice those when I was in the store. Compact discs. A couple of toolboxes thrown in for good measure. So amplifiers, instruments up there in cases. And this was like the automotive tool section with polishers and I see a couple sprinklers in there. Just really a good assortment. It's like a giant department store. That was the end of the main showroom. And the first time I was here, the person working at the counter said, "Hey, there's more stuff through those doors." So I walked through those doors expecting, this to be the room. And gave a look around. And yeah, some old typewriters and telephones. Just, another eclectic assortment in this room. And I got to the end and I saw another set of doors. And at that time it was closed. And I went through those Pied Piper doors, and I'm telling you, this was like a dream. One of those dreams where you continue to walk through door after door, and you can't get out. But instead of being freaked out, I was kind of excited to see what treasures were awaiting me as I walked through this maze of antiques and collectibles and just this odd assortment. Not even sure. I should have asked them what that house with the door was. That's a pretty neat looking thing there. But as you can see, it just continues to go on and on. So I'm just back here in one of the rooms. This place goes on for about a city block long. And at the front showroom, you could probably spend a day there alone. But once you start walking through the labyrinth that is the back of this shop, it's amazing how much cool stuff is in here. You kind of want to go home with all of it, but just to give you an idea. Here was a sports section. Starts out with trophies and moves into fishing reels, tackle boxes, golf clubs, archery. There was a croquet set back there. As you can see, golf balls, pretty much anything to keep the sportsman in your life happy. There's also some exercise equipment around the side and a foosball table. There you see the treadmill. So this is truly something for everyone. This was the department store of the past, the department store of your dreams. Ladders. so you can climb the ladder of success. Here's some of your boating gear. This is just another overview of just how big this place is and how much of an assortment. The video does not do it justice. Not at all. You could spend really a full day here treasure hunting and probably come away with some really, really interesting things. There's the bicycle area. And this is just a wall of boxes, toolboxes, tackle boxes. Here's your vacuum cleaner department. And if you need appliances for the kitchen, they have you covered there too. Just tremendous assortment of things. So, Paul, what do you think I came home with from Get a Grip and More that you saw in the video?
Well, further, I saw a slot machine there, so you clearly bought that.
A good guess, but the situation with slot machines here in the house, there are far too many, even though there's one right here off camera that we bought just a couple weeks ago. But no, I actually came back with this, the 75th anniversary pipe wrench.
You go to a store with video games and you buy a pipe wrench.
Oh, not just any pipe wrench, Paul. What is it?
A red one.
The 75th anniversary pipe wrench. This will make its appearance in another Paul's workshop. So let me know what you think we should do with this. If I should strip the paint off of this and polish it, or should we strip it and repaint it? So
well, we should destroy it.
No, we're not going to destroy a 75th anniversary pipe wrench. So.
A 50th anniversary pipe wrench?
No, we're not destroying any tools, Paul. We restore, not destroy.